sunny, and jokes used to be funny, but now you're gone, and everything's turned all around. Well, my world used to be warm, and then there was a storm, but now you're gone, and everything's turned upside down. And now it's cold outside, and the rain is pouring down, and the leaves are turning brown. Can you see that now it's cold outside, and it's all because of you, 'cause there's nothing I can do to make you love me. Sunny, and jokes used to be funny, but now you're gone, and everything's turned all around. Well, my world used to be warm, and then there was a storm, but now you're gone, and everything's turned upside down. And now it's cold outside, and the rain is
same thing, right?
Yeah, it's still the same bullshit.
Never said anything like that or felt like that.
No, no. And if I had a problem, I've always called you guys for a ride. If I needed to go somewhere, I've always called you guys. Past. I'm not afraid to call you guys.
This is the best. That's because we have an iron motto. We live well, we die well. Unchangeable.
Lilies that fester smell far worse than weeds. Citizen of Rome has but one vital need. Humbling suppliance with staff and with speed. An empire of excess and lusting and greed. Centurions, Centurions of Rome, for Julius the Caesar man, went for Rome. We know we can. The hedonist battlers, we knew mortal gods. For the slaughter, bronze armored, roughshod. Behemoths chain wielding who wallow in gore. Crouchers and pagan tumultuous roar. 20 will die young. Oh, gladiators, here they come.
Oh. Hey, Chad, what's up? How are you? I'm just cruising into work, Chad, like normal, like every day. With a large dump, humongous dump, and it's thanks to these cookies. The Lenny and Larry's protein cookies. Yep. Hey, Stan. Stan, I was really getting into your live stream before. I was in the shower. I took the best dump and I jumped in the shower. Guys, let me ask you a question. Have I ever threatened any of you for ever saying anything, like making fun of me or anything like that? Ever done that? Because I can't find a single clip. I can't find a single clip, but no, neither can anyone else. I'm very strange. But I do find clips of people threatening me all the time. All the time. Hey, Brian K. I mean, I might make comments about me defending myself or stuff like that. Or maybe buying someone's house and then setting it on fire and bulldozing it. I remember that was a big one. It was like, but it's my house. I can do whatever I want to it. But I never threatened to kill anyone, nothing like that. So funny. And yet there's a guy that runs around saying that I crossed the line. Now he's got his delinquent cousin involved, and his delinquent cousin now wants to get laid out. Not a good family, dude. Hey, Jojo. Yeah, it's Hillary's birthday today. You know what? In the state of New Jersey, they had to fucking put some like news or press release out saying that, just because it's 420 doesn't mean that you can smoke and drive. They don't want you out in public smoking. Jojo, I mean, think about it. Jojo, if someone was calling you something that you weren't, right? Either you can ignore them, or you can tell them, no, you're a liar. All right. Then you know how it goes. Then you get into an argument, blah blah blah, and they start accusing you of even more stuff, and it goes on and on and on and on. My question to you is: have I ever threatened to kill these people? Have I ever threatened to unsexy rape them? I mean, if they're doing this stuff, which they are, you know, the stalking, the threats, all this stuff. You know, I don't know where they draw the line. I have no idea where they draw the line. I try to embrace Brian. You know what I mean? Like, it's either you do that or you get crazy. You know, you start acting crazy, like certain people we know. But then it gets worse, Brian. It gets to the stalking and the fucking sending people after you and harassing your channel, your family members, all this stuff. What, because you can't argue with someone? Because you're wrong? For me, the 3 years that I've been here, it goes from accusation to threat, right? Back to accusation, back to threat, and then they end up leaving, and they bring back their friends to harass me online. Now they're bringing back their family members to harass me. Think about this: I might be the first one who has family members after me now. And it's funny; these people love to threaten, but you don't know where they live. You know, again. I guess nothing, YouTube Arc. I'm just pointing something out because, again, you know, I was told last night that I crossed the line. I want to know where the line is. I can't find it over here. I can't find it over here. Guys, I gotta run over here. I gotta grab some stuff. So I gotta head into the tent. You crossed the line. I'm gonna get my family members to threaten you now. Guys. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you know,
Eduardo, I sent him to the. I asked Steve if he needed a hand. He goes, "Yeah." Nobody's been there in 2 weeks. I sent Eduardo by him today.
when are they bringing those
I'm
ballots?
going to Claremont, and Wilmar had to go to Brooklyn, the Broward Park Library. I don't know.
Huh.
The ballots for
Those
who?
humongous ballots are for the chiller.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure John's got a handle on that. All right. See you later.
That's it. Well, you know what it is? You know what it is, YouTube archives? It's that they have the most dirt on you. You know what I mean? That's true. But it's like they have the most dirt. That's all it is. And then you got these people, YouTube archives that like want to know like all this weird shit about you. You know, and I think it's because they want to use it against you. They want to. They think it's funny to like report people. I don't get it. Like maybe I'm not up to that troll level yet. I mean, I don't get it. And here's the thing: the shit that happened to me, you're not seeing anymore. I don't know if you noticed that. You're not seeing that anymore. At one time, people weren't even fucking allowing people on panel because of this fucking asshole. And everyone wants to pretend. Everybody wants to pretend like, oh, you know, Dave was the only one talking to this guy. Or he was the only one that he had Dave had a problem with. We had a problem with Dave. You know, the guy was fucking with all of you. And you all had him on your fucking panel. I got tons of audio clips of you guys asking these people for favors or this person. Talking to this person like you guys were fucking best friends. People saying that they slept over this person's house. People forget this. Milton John told us a story that he slept over Botter's house. He slept in Botter's bed. Did he? I'm fucking real. You guys were rooting for a fucking kid. You're rooting for a kid to terrorize people. Fucking losers. Yeah, and they lie all the time too, YouTube archives. You're right about that. They lie all the time. They lie to get what they want. Ugh. I have screenshots of you doing it in Miss the T's and Lisa's. Doing what? Being attacked? Yeah. And here's the thing. People People make fake accounts all the time. And everyone conveniently forgets about that. Like it's impossible. This is one of the weak games that you guys play. You guys make up these fake accounts, and then you go in there and pretend to be someone else, and you say nasty things. Well, here's the thing. When they can find out who sent those fucking those comments, you can't. Yeah, I know. Jojo, these are one of the stalkers that were sent here to stalk and harass. Hey, Krista, how are you? I mean, how hard would it be for me to make a YouTuber archives thing and go around threatening people? I mean, seriously. Then take screenshots. Of the YouTuber archive, right? The YouTuber archive doing it. Being like, look what he did, or look what she did. Yeah. I don't blame you for not trusting people, YouTube archives. But again, you conveniently leave out shit because you hate somebody. That's what's going on here. And you're very jealous. All these people are extremely, it all goes back to jealousy. Jealousy turns into hate, turns into accusations. All this crap. And they can't stop. It's like he's got to be doing something. He's got to do something. If I'm doing something like this, he's got to be doing something like. No, guess what? I'm not. I don't have to play your troll games. Because I have brains. I can speak. I can show myself. On a fucking on a live stream. Unlike you. These people are always hiding in the shadows. Always. Well, listen. All right. I'll tell you something right now, YouTube archive. I'll tell you something right now. You come to YouTube, okay? What do you recommend people do? I'm saying recommend. And then what do people do? You're not the king of YouTube. You don't tell people what to do. And again, I have a comedy show, right? I have a comedy show. You can't tell me I can't have a comedy show, that I can't create characters. Who the fuck are you? You're like a fucking dictator. Yeah, because they want to get you irate. Well, Jojo, it's funny that this person is like, that's not this person's photo. That's not this person's photo. And in fact, if you told them or you asked them, who are you? And they gave you a name, I guarantee they're lying to you. Guaranteed. The liar's saying that they don't like liars. And here, how about this? How about this? Here's the link. Come up and show yourself and prove that's you. Since you don't like liars, prove to everyone that you're not a liar. There you go. There you go. There's the link. Prove to everyone that you're not a liar. You don't like what you are, and it bothers you. It eats you up inside. Thank you, JoJo. Thank you. Seen JoJo cam up plenty of times. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care. I don't care who JoJo is. I mean, I care that JoJo's happy. I don't want JoJo being upset. I don't want JoJo being friggin', in a bad mood or whatever. I want JoJo to be here and have fun. But I don't care who she is. I don't need to know where she lives. I don't need to know her name. Yeah, of course they do, Stan. These people are ugly people too. No class, dude. They don't want you seeing that they have no class. It's classless. Here's another one. Here's another one that you've never seen. And probably for good reason. Yeah. Lydia, I'm going to work, Lydia. I'm going to work. Lydia, you're lucky you're so goddamn cute, Lydia. You're lucky you're so goddamn cute. Lydia, I think there's a thing that we got. Because you keep coming back here, Lydia. Even after I treat you like shit. I start realizing that once you treat these women like shit and they keep coming back, it's because they love you. Lydia, listen, let's put it out there, Lydia. I'm attracted to you, you're attracted to me. Could it work? Maybe. You'll never know until you try, Lydia. You'll never know until you try. You want to come here and start shit with me in Seasons? I'm gonna start shit with Seasons. Lydia, you're fucking hot. Lydia, I would throw Gracie away for you, Lydia, just so I can get between those Polish buns of yours, those Polish sugar buns. Don't mess with me, Lydia. I'll do it to you. You notice that all these girls get really, really nervous. Really, really nervous when I start talking sexual to them. And they say, oh, no, I love Seasons. I love Seasons. Don't make me, Lydia. Don't make me. Don't force my hand to start loving you, Lydia. Start always talking about you, how much I want to be with you. You want that, Lydia? No pizza shirt today. I'm wearing my Mussolini shirt to work today. Mussolini all the way. No one said anything yet. I just washed that pizza shirt. Wore it for like 2 days. These people think they have this whole game where all I got to do is snap my fingers, and I can change everything in 2 seconds. You guys don't have anything. I got it. I'm smarter than you. I remember things that are of importance. You fucking sexy Lydia. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you think Lydia is sexy. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Lydia is sexy. Yep. Hey, Gracie, how are you? Lydia, I think you're funny. I like you. You know, blah, 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 blah. But you know what I mean, Lydia. Come on. Everybody's got a chink in their armor. Everybody. And I found out exactly what the Bianca Dupree buddies' chinks are. And the chink is that the women over there are so supple and sexy. But just don't say it in front of Seasons. Oh, Lydia, I would smell you. I would tell you not. I would bang you before you took the shower just to smell you. Your female pheromones. Hey, Gracie. How are you?
Hey, morning. Hold on.
Can you
I'm
hear me?
here.
Did we fix the audio problem?
Oh, have I crashed again? Oh,
Nice.
it's done it again. It's done it again. Yeah.
It's starting
it keeps
again?
freezing. Ah.
It's something in your
Hold on.
settings. It's gotta be. Do you have something open, Gracie?
It's gotta be. I'll tell you what. I'll come out and come.
Do you have YouTube open?
Oh, I know what it is. I do. Yeah. I've
Speaking
got
of-
StreamYard open, and I've got you.
Yeah, you can't have them open at the same
And I've
time.
got YouTube open.
I would get out of YouTube and just stay in StreamYards.
Yeah, there. Okay.
How-
Can you hear me
How's
now?
that? Yeah, 1,000 times better. You sound beautiful, Gracie.
Oh,
You sound absolutely
I'm
beautiful.
So stupid. Oh, thank you. I hope you don't mind me popping up on panel. It's just if I see the link, I'm like, yeah, baby, I'm going in because it's easier than typing. I'm lazy. Believe it or not, I'm a lazy typer, nudes. So, did you make the decision? Is it going to be Sexy Seasons or who are you going to go for, nudes? It's a tough one.
Well, so here's the deal. I was going to pick you, okay, until Lydia showed up.
Oh.
Now, as you know,
Who's that?
Yeah. Lydia is a little bit younger than you. Okay.
Okay.
She does have Polish blood, which means that she's a lot dumber than you. And I probably could take.
I would know about that. Don't get me involved in the intelligence department, please. Please, Noodles, don't. Hey, I'm good. I'm good either way, Noodles. I'm good either way. I'm fine.
No, Gracie, let's talk about your past and the man that you used to be in love with. What happened with that? He was abusing you, right?
Yeah, he wasn't really, not like physically abusive because I wouldn't let him. But he was sort of emotionally abusive, and he would just like shout at me. But he had a huge drinking problem, so I think that was a major thing with him. Yeah. So
his name wasn't Andrew, was it?
No, it was Greg. He was called Greg.
Was his last name S? Greg S?
Yes. Yeah. There you go.
Related to Andrew S.
I don't know. No, it wasn't. No. I thought. Oh, I thought you. I thought you said ass. Sorry, dude. I thought you said ass. I was like, yeah, that's his surname.
Yeah, no, I remember a long time ago there was this guy that like was giving you problems, and then I found out it was your boyfriend or your husband or something like that.
Oh no, I've never been married. No, good lord, no, not yet. Anyway.
Yeah. So what caused the breakup with that? I mean,
well, basically, Noodles, he cheated on me, and no, I mean, I don't mind cheating because you can forgive someone and you can take them back, right? But he did it repeatedly, and it was to the point where it was so often that I just thought, am I really going to put myself through this again and again? And, you know, once or twice or 3 times is okay, but when they do it like 6 times, that's just, you know, that's just like, am I being too patient?
So wait, you're saying that a guy can get with you, cheat on you 3 times, and you'll be okay with it?
Yeah, when you get to our age, Noodles, when you get to 43. The pile starts dwindling.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have with seasons, right?
Of course you do.
I trust her so much. All right.
Yeah.
She can do whatever she wants. She's an adult, whatever.
Yep.
If it goes this way, that's fine. At least I know. If it goes this way, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, or you could become a Mormon and have both. And you know.
So there's a lot of
Noodles, the only thing that upsets me is I don't want anything to come between our friendship, because I really do value you as a YouTube friend. Because guys, I don't know if you know, but I've had a lot of crap on YouTube, and Noodles has always been 100% cool with me. So I don't ever want to lose you as a friend, because that would be crap. So
yeah, why? Let me ask you a question. Why would people target you?
I don't know.
Because you were targeted at one time.
I know. I don't know
why would they have targeted you? Because I'm going to be honest with you, right? I remember Gracie Shack when you had that channel. All you did was you would come in and say hi to everybody and blah blah blah, and that was it. I never.
Yeah, that was it, and that's when it started. And they were just like, and I don't know what the difference is between American society, because I've never lived there, I've never been there, so I don't know. But the ones that I've met through my sister-in-law's family, she's got quite a good bit of family from Boston area. And you guys are so sociable and nice. I think you're much more sociable than us Brits, because I think we're kind of quiet, reserved. And I mean, I know I'm not quiet, but you know, I don't know.
People here are they're loudmouths, and I noticed this about because I used to date this girl from Camden, and I met her parents and everything like that, and they instead of saying stuff, they would just keep their mouth shut.
Yeah,
they would just keep their mouth shut and they wouldn't say anything. I was like, whoa, this is kind of weird. Normally people just like tell you what they think, but
well, that's different. I mean, if you're telling somebody what you think, fair enough, because you know we're all adults, we can cope with that, you know. But
well, I've never heard it from them. Now, yeah, Jojo, I don't know what this person's problem is. All right, this person's calling me a liar. This person comes up as this. Okay, this is this person's avatar. Let's see if we can find it.
Noodles, we've been through the mill and back, haven't we? YouTube mill and back. You know, when everybody, and I mean everybody, was accusing you of swatting everybody, there was always me and Rick. I mean, me and Rick have had our differences, but we can tolerate each other because we're adults. And you know how everybody was blaming you, saying, "Oh, it's not Butter, it's Noodles. He's going around swatting everybody." Me and Pickerick were always like, "No, Noodles would not do that. Noodles is a decent man," and I've always said that.
So this was a thing. Like when that happened, you know, I contacted Rick. I contacted a lot of people, being like, "Listen, it's this fucking guy, man." And you know, I went to at that time I was going to the police about it. But right before that happened, I don't know if you remember Sherry Kay.
Oh, do I remember Sherry Kay? I have Rick's opinion on Sherry Kay, because she was really nice to me for quite a good while. And then for some reason, the same with YouTube is, I don't know if it's because they're women. I find I get on better with men generally, Noodles, than I do women. I mean, I have women girlfriends and everything, you know, like friends, but I find Sherry, I don't know. She was all right for a good bit, and then she just changed for some reason.
So she started getting attacked, right? And like, I get it. I understand, wanting to, because they want whoever did it, and I'm assuming it was Botter. All right, went after her hard.
Yeah.
But knowing half these people in that community, I wouldn't doubt it if it was some of them too.
Yeah, same
But
here.
she went out of her way to try to find people. She gave out false information, and I'm starting to think, did she give it out on purpose? I don't understand. But
Jesus.
these people were running around in circles, accusing themselves, me, people that had
Everybody.
nothing to do with this stuff,
Oh my God, do you remember?
and it went on and on and on.
Do you remember Dean? I'm going to name him now because no more Miss Nice Gracie Noodles. I'm going to name him. Dean even accused me in the Google Hangout thingamabobbit that I doxed him. Not doxed him. What is it? Swatted.
Dean also.
Why would I do that?
I got a call from Dean. I forgot where I was, but I was working one day. I was in Manhattan,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Why did you do that? What are you talking about?"
Oh.
And he goes, "This is what he said to me." He goes, "It was either you or Sig." I'm like, "What?" I swear to God, and this is when I stopped, like going over there and talking to him, because after that, I was like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if you want, like, I'll give you the police reports. You can contact them and tell them what's going on.
Yeah.
So
It's ridiculous.
anyway,
It's just.
I didn't know he was blaming you.
Oh, was he blaming me? Do you know what happened there? You know how he was so dirty talking and everything? And it was like, I thought one day I'd just text him and I'd try and test him out to see if he could cope with me being really, really dirty. Right? So all I said, Noodles, was, "Oh, would you like me to get a transparent top so you can see my boobs?" And that was when the trouble started. That's when he called me a stalker and this, that, and the other. And I think that his wife probably stumbled upon his text to me.
No, that's 100% what happened.
And
He got caught because he was all for it when you guys were doing that shit. I know it. And his wife caught him, and he was like, "Dude, she's bad news. She's contacting my wife. All this crap."
I didn't contact Dean's wife. I'd never met her, so I didn't do that. So, but yeah. Oh, YouTube land. I don't know. You get enough stress in real life, Noodles, without having it online.
Well, YouTube archive again. I'm accusing you of lying. I'm accusing you, okay, of not being that woman in your picture. Okay, that's lying.
Wow.
That's lying. All right. Either you tell us that's a beautiful woman and you just decided to use it, or maybe you know that woman. But why would you prove that you're even a woman? YouTube archive.
I mean, for all the criticism that I receive on YouTube, at least, Noodles, I have friends like you that I've had for 3 years, and I would not let anything come between that. And Gracie also cams up. I come up on panel.
Yes.
Even
Absolutely.
on a really bad hair day, or I'm looking a bit, I mean.
Gracie, I've never seen you with that hair. I've never seen you with that hair.
Thank you, Noodles. But but Seasons, don't worry. I'm not going to take your man. If you guys are happy and you want to make a life, then I'm happy for you. If you want to be with me, I'll be honoured.
Now let me ask you a question. How long have you had a crush on me for?
Oh well, how long have I had a crush on Kevin Spacey? Have a guess.
Since the beginning, right?
Yeah, quite a while. So probably 3 years, probably as long as I've known you. Yeah. But we won't let it come between anything, though. I mean, there was somebody in your chat yesterday. I don't know them. I don't think, called Chester. Do you know a Chester?
Chester, no.
And they were basically saying that I'm destroying you and Season's relationship, and I'm like, no way, I don't do that. I do not do that. Okay.
No. Here's the thing, guys. I asked Gracie to come up here. I asked her to do that. Okay. Seasons does these live streams. She, again, she asks people to come up. These people don't like me. You got a bunch of haters up there. Gracie, you don't hate Seasons, right?
Of course course not. Hey, look, I'm not that way inclined, but
Right.
if I was, I do see
The-
things. But she's a
The
lovely
difference,
lady.
the
She's got
difference
sweet
between
heart.
you and her is that she will get people up there that hate me. She'll even go to their live streams.
You see, yeah, I didn't know that bit. Okay. Right.
I mean, this is the thing. When John Camillo wasn't talking about her, she had no
Mhm.
problem going on John Camillo's and running her mouth about me. She had no problem.
Oh,
Then
I
all of a
would
sudden,
never
John
do that.
Camillo starts attacking her. All of a sudden, John Camillo's public enemy #1.
Yeah, I would never do that to you. No, I'm not like that. Do you know? And I think that's why I'm easy target with these people, because I've got a good heart, and people don't like that. You know, people get jealous of someone that's a kind, naturally kind person. You know, they're sadistic. I'll say it again.
Well, the biggest thing that that I saw with you, and this is why I'm making a big deal about it, Gracie, was because listen, when they put out your nudes, they wanted to do it to embarrass you. All right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something right now, Gracie. Tell you something right now. You should not be embarrassed of those photos. Those photos were absolutely amazing. I remember my eyeballs almost popping out of my head when I saw them.
Oh,
You're a very
thank you.
beautiful woman, and
Oh,
these
thank you.
people are jealous of your
Thank
body
you.
type. Jealous of your
Thanks,
body
Jesus.
type.
Thank you. That you know, if I could have my time again, would I have been so stupid? No.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, it is what it is, and I was stupid. I did something stupid, but I'm, you know, I'm
And
obviously
for the
not
record, Gracie, I could ask you for nudes. I don't ask you for nudes.
Of course, no, I understand.
I don't
that.
do that to her.
You're
And
a good man. That's why I'm your friend, because you're a good man. And anybody that hates noodles, you're just jealous. Look, people don't like people that are successful, that work. People don't like, because most of them are layabouts. Let's face it. A lot of people are. I'm not naming any names, but a lot of people are. You're successful. You earn a good amount of money. You've got a car. You've got a house. You got a beautiful girlfriend. I mean, what more do you want? And they're just jealous.
you know what? They make it seem like I stole this. They want you to think that I stole this, that I don't deserve it, that I don't forget. Listen, guys, I might not deserve it, but I got it.
Yeah.
And you're mad at me because I went out and got it. You can do it too. It's not unobtainable. Some of you deserve to just stay home and not leave the house. Some of you, we want you to do that because you're so psychotic. And if we could, we would restrict you. Okay.
Yeah.
And I really believe that these psychopaths on YouTube, people with mental disorders, should be restricted from social media.
Absolutely.
They're the problems.
They are exactly the problems. I mean, how nice of a conversation are we having without any heated?
Gracie, could you imagine a society, right, where you wouldn't be able to see something like Saturday Night Live or hear something like Howard Stern or anything like that because there's a couple of crazy people out there that are furious.
Yeah, and he gets a lot of bad shtick, Howard Stern. I mean, I don't know if you like Howard Stern, but I mean, he is opinionated, but I mean, he's got a heck of a personality, whether you like him or not, you know, I mean. Yeah.
Well, I mean, can you imagine if like they shut down Howard Stern or Saturday Night Live because the satire was driving crazy people insane?
I still watch Saturday Night Live now on YouTube, the reruns, and I watched. Did you remember the church lady sketch where they had Dennis Hopper?
I remember the church lady. Yeah, that was very big when I was in middle school. Yeah.
If you get some spare time later, type in YouTube and type in Dennis Hopper church lady. You will. I've watched it so many times. I still laugh.
Well, I mean, so here's the thing. Somebody out there hated the church lady. Hated the church lady. And I guarantee that person was psychotic. Now, because that person exists, and because that person can write letters, and because that person can do all this, do we have to get rid of the church lady? Do we have to get rid of Saturday Night Live?
I know. Yeah.
Because of a fucking lunatic?
And if you look at the history of Saturday Night Live, a lot of famous people, Bill Murray, Robin Williams, John Belushi, all those kinds of people were basically found on SNL, Saturday Night Live. So, which is a good thing. I don't see how
having people with mental disorders, not mental disabilities, because some people, and then the reason why I say this is because, again, from third grade to graduation of high school, I was in special education. I was in special education with children who had mental problems, behavioral problems, physical problems, whatever. It ran the whole gambit of fucking problems, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even the mentally disabled loved to laugh. They loved to laugh. They could tell jokes. They thought certain things were funny. I had this guy, he used to sit next to me, Darren. All right. This guy was in a wheelchair like this, no joke, every day.
No.
And I'd look over at him and blow him a kiss, and the kid would start laughing.
Oh, that's
laughing.
Sweet. Yeah. Oh.
And it would be like, Mr. Polo, cut it, knock it off.
You see, you were loving even back then, Noodles. Even back then, in the early days.
But Gracie, this kid wasn't causing problems.
No, exactly.
This kid wasn't causing problems. This kid was having a great time. He deserves to laugh. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why you'd restrict anybody who has a problem, a hurdle in front of them from not laughing. Yeah. That means they're enjoying life.
Yeah, and that makes them richer in a personality way than these morons that go on YouTube creating so much unhappy and they always pick the vulnerable people, which makes me sick too. So
that's another thing. You pick on these people. You turn them into venom. You turn them into like this.
Yep, absolutely.
You listen, Gracie. I know you're a smart lady. I'm pretty sure that if you know the difference between trolling and being mean, right?
Of course. Oh,
like trying to like torture somebody.
Yeah.
Mentally. These people do it every day. And again, there are hurtful people out there. There's people who out there who are just nasty people at like Craigslist Harmon. The guy's just a nasty guy. And he thinks everybody's after him. Everybody's doing this. What? Tell me. What is the difference between Melton John, right, and Craigslist Harmon?
I don't know Craigslist. What was his last? What? I don't know him, but John Melton. I always get Melton's name wrong. I always call him John Melton, which probably annoys him. I'm like, who has a name like Melton? Is that seriously his name? Wow.
No.
I don't know. Well, I don't know Melton John well enough to comment, apart from that he wasn't very polite about me the other evening. But we'll let that one slide. So I'll let you tell me the difference because you obviously know them.
Well, there's some people out there that get so angry, so livid, that they go to sleep at night thinking about it. They wake up thinking about it.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know, hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta answer this.
That's okay. Oh boy. Noodles has left and I can't see chat. Hi Jojo, Krista, Stan. Can't see chat, guys, but I'm just guessing who's here. I don't know who, the YouTube archive, I don't know you. So, Noodles has got a phone call, guys, he won't be long. So, yeah. I'm alone.
Gracie, I'm gonna leave and come back in. I'll be right back.
Sure thing. Ooh, this is kind of scary. I think he said he'll be back. Ah, there you go.
So yeah, there are people, Gracie, who go to bed at night angry over this. Livid.
Oh yeah, I can believe that.
It eats them up inside. It follows them to work. It follows them throughout life. Yeah. And for people who do that, I'm going to be honest with you, they shouldn't be on YouTube.
They shouldn't. No. There was something on the British news channels about this subject, funnily enough, about trying to monitor kids' restriction, or what you were talking about. It's a brilliant idea, but I just don't know how they're going to actually achieve that, because there's so many people in the world that's going to be,
Well, they're gonna have to. This is what they're gonna have to do.
Mm.
Right now, they're basically telling you there's nothing we can do. Someone threatens you. There's nothing
Nothing we
in
can
the
do.
United States. There's nothing we can do. Just get offline. That's what they tell you.
Yeah.
No prosecutors going after. I don't know why they should, but you know, they're gonna make some stupid law, and you're not gonna be able to say anything anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
Very true.
Put it this way: somebody who says they're gonna come to your house and blow your brains out, all right?
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
Go question this guy.
Yeah.
Say, why are you saying that?
It is frightening. I mean, it does scare me that's. I've had a few threats, but I didn't really know how to take them. You know, so.
Nobody does.
No.
Nobody does because it's so fucking unreal that these people are losing their minds over a joke.
Yeah.
They're so offended.
Yeah. I think a lot of people as well, Noodles. I think a lot of people don't have a sense of humour. And I think if people had more of a sense of humour, I think it would get people out of this kind of negative, sadistic kind of.
What I think it is, Gracie, I think that these people bring their negative.
Energy.
They're just negative people, yeah. They bring their negative energy to YouTube. They bring their negative energy to their channels. You can see it in Craigslist hormones. And now his cousin is now threatening me.
Oh my
His
God.
cousin is now threatening me. It's just like, dude, it's like
what the hell?
it's like, leave me the fuck alone.
It's like there's a lot of people that hate you, and I mean like really hate. I mean, I don't just mean like just slightly dislike someone. I mean, hate's such a strong thing. And as long as I know I sound like a parrot repeating myself here, but I've never had one cross word with you in the whole time that we've been friends. And you know, how many people can say that on YouTube? Yeah.
Well, I mean, Gracie, how many people do you really know on YouTube? Like
To be
really,
quite
really
honest, yeah, to be quite honest now, not many.
Yeah.
It's dwindled.
And it's bizarre because back in the day, you're my age. I remember having pen pals. You know,
Yeah, me too.
used to write to people.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
you know, you get a letter back. You know, whatever.
That was
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to sell stuff on Craigslist, you know,
Yeah.
or Marketplace or whatever. People have your address, people have your name, whatever.
Yeah.
This is all on social media.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's not social media; it's the people.
It's the people. There we go. My
You're
dad.
not going to blame social media. These people like to blame guns, Gracie.
Oh,
They
God,
blame
yeah.
guns. It's people.
It's people. Me and Dad were having this conversation because he's a retired lawyer. He worked for the Crown Prosecution Service for I don't know how many years, but he was a very good lawyer. And we often have these sort of discussions and stuff. And we were talking about the guns in America. I mean, I don't know what's allowed to be said on YouTube about this. I don't know the rules, but he said it's not the guns that are supplied, it's the people. And that's funny that you said the same thing.
Because this is the thing. The one thing, I don't know if you see, in Tennessee there was a shooting, right?
I heard
This
it,
this girl, boy, man, woman thing goes into a Christian school and kills a bunch of kids.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Now, unbelievable, absolutely disgusting, you know, terrible thing, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Supposedly there's a manifesto. They're not releasing it. I don't know why. All right. I don't know why.
True.
You know, they released the Unabombers. They actually published the Unabombers manifesto, but for some reason they want to keep this manifesto under wraps. All right.
All right. I didn't know about that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the thing. They're also keeping the fact, or they're keeping stuff away from us. What kind of drugs were these people on? What kind of drugs were they being prescribed?
Yeah, and do you remember in England, the Manchester bombing at that concert?
Okay. Yeah.
That concert, same sort of thing. My niece, my cousin, and my auntie were at that concert, and they literally, within seconds, I'm not kidding you, within seconds, they could have been blown up, but they managed to get out of there because in true Shackleton tradition, if we're at a concert, we leave a couple of minutes early so we don't get in the middle of the, you know, trying to get out and everything. So thank God they did. But that's the same thing. That suicide person with the bomb killed how many people? And all you need is one person, just one person with, you know, an axe to grind, or somebody that's
or a mental disorder, or
or
an
mental
anger
disorder.
issue, or you know, whatever. But my question to you is, how come all this information that they want to release on these people, why aren't they releasing a dead person's medical records? I mean, do people have, if you die, I see this is, in the United States, we have these HIPAA laws, right? If you die or you commit a crime like this, why can't their medical records become public?
That should be.
Why can't we find out? Why can't we find out what kind of drugs these people were on? And maybe there's some kind of correlation between a certain medication or whatever. We have a big mental problem in this country.
Yeah, that's true. It could be. Yeah, I don't know why they don't want to release that, because that would actually help. Maybe I don't know if it would help with the evidence with the whole thing, but I mean, it would help.
Maybe they can investigate and say, listen, it's not a coincidence that over 10 years, right, that all these shootings that happen involving young people, it's never old people. You never hear about these older people going in and doing this shit. It's always like younger people. What are they doing differently?
And there's like kids doing it now. Like, I mean, kids, like really, I mean, not like, you know, I mean, little kids doing it. I think it terrifies me, to be quite honest. I mean, in England, where I live, Noodles, is kind of like where Grizz lives. It's kind of like out in the middle of, you know, quite a countryside place. And there's lots of farms. So the only guns that are probably around here would be like shotguns for, you know, shooting like rabbits or clay pigeon shooting. So that's about as far up on guns as I know. And of course, Al Pacino movies. I don't really know, you know.
British gun laws are fascinating because in the United States, we're not allowed, like, we have to have a tax stamp to own a silencer. But in England, if you do not have one and you're shooting in public, you can actually get a ticket for creating too much noise.
You see, I'm a bit naive when it comes to guns and stuff, so I didn't actually know that. There you go. I learned something on the Noodles channel. There you go. I always do learn stuff from you, Noodles.
But I would just like for people to maybe take notice of what's going on here, who they're watching, and what they're actually watching. Some people are watching people have mental breakdowns in their vehicles. They're having these mental breakdowns. They're digging holes in the floor. They're, you know, they're hearing voices.
Oh God, no, yeah. Like, is that like schizophrenia? That kind of that sort of thing?
I'm not a doctor.
No, I'm not
a
doctor either. I'm just guessing. But yeah.
I don't hear voices. I don't have that problem.
No, I've got enough of my own.
It just, again, like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on, but I truly feel that people are over medicated and under observed.
Yeah.
You know, when you have a mental illness, you're over medicated and under observed. And I think that these people who are going through these episodes,
type, yeah,
they go through these episodes in public, and everybody's like, ha ha ha. And then one of them pulls out a gun and starts killing a bunch of kids, and you're like, oh, guns bad. But you got people like Matthew Potts pushing these people, poking these people, prodding these people, making women live stream, you know, making people so angry. And then you wonder why someone, you know, one of these people snaps and kills a bunch of kids.
Yeah. Who's Mark Potts? I keep hearing that name, but I've never come across. Who's Mark Potts? I'm just trying to...
I've been warning everybody about this guy for a long time.
Right. Okay.
For a very long time. And now everybody's starting to realize what this guy's doing.
So he's just like basically targeting people that are, you know, easily targeted.
He's a provocateur. And he's come to this community to excite the mentally ill
Yeah.
And when he excites the mentally ill, he causes emotions in them. He causes anger. He causes frustration. He causes, all these things that eventually
build up.
eventually lead to someone taking action against someone else,
Yeah.
physical or violent actions.
I mean, I'm kind of a simple woman. I whatever. But I'm just kind of. I'd love to get into the psyche of these people and just for once, just find out why they like doing what they do on social media, because there's got to be some restriction. That I don't think they're doing enough to help curb it, so to speak.
I'm going to tell you something right now. If I've been going through this for 3 years, Gracie, being attacked, being stalked, being harassed, all this stuff. Okay, for 3 years, I'm a professional at this. I know exactly what to do. Get rid of these people who have mental illnesses. No, don't allow them online, right? If you find them online, right, have trackers on these mentally ill people. If you find them online on social media, go have a talk with them.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, if you had a talk with these people who are on social media, who are fucking nuts, you would have a talk with them and you would have them admitted. The police would.
Yeah, that is exactly what they need to do. I mean, the phrase, it's not rocket science. So that's basically what they need to do. But the powers of, the people that are in power, are they interested in actually wanting to do that? And that's another question.
Well, they want these people to be the norm. They want crazy people to be in the norm. Let me ask you a question, Gracie. In your country, okay, are they pushing like transgenderism in school?
I don't know so much about the schools, but I know there's been a big hubbub about it, especially in the Scottish. I remember something about it being in Scotland, being quite a big thing. To be honest, it's something I don't really know a great deal about, but I think they might start to, because I suppose they feel like they have to make everybody feel equal. That's the best way I can answer that one.
in the United States, we is this where I'm going? Hold on, I'll just figure out.
Yeah, be careful, you're driving.
Yeah. So in the United States, I think this is they have this thing now where they're doing story time with transgender people. All right.
Oh, okay.
But what I've noticed is that they're doing it in all white schools. They aren't doing it in these African American communities, anything like that.
Really?
Yeah. Why do you think that's the case? I mean, why don't they start pushing this in like Patterson? Well, you don't want to know Patterson, but a heavily Muslim city, heavily black. Why aren't they doing it there?
That sounds about right, though, doesn't it? I mean, what people are like. People are people, but see, I think that's kind of wrong. And I think the racism thing's wrong. I mean, I don't care whether you're black, blue, yellow, neon pink, whatever, as long as you're an okay person. I mean, that's all I care about, really.
Well, yeah, because you're a normal person. You don't think that this is the thing. This is what I've come to realize about people who complain about race. They believe that the color of your skin is like some kind of powerful thing. It brings on some kind of power because of the color of your skin. You're this way. You were born this way. You are born with this power. That is insane. These people are fucking absolutely crazy. And for anyone to believe that, that's like saying every Chinaman knows how to fucking do karate.
That's not true. I'm sure. Yeah, exactly.
It's just it's so dumb.
It is so dumb. Now you see, like yesterday, I was getting heat in your chat because we were flirting. But guys, you need to remember we've known each other quite a while. We're really good friends, and flirting is completely different to actually going off with someone and starting a life. And I think people tend to forget that. And I'm sure Seasons is a very sort of, I'm sure she's not gonna, worry too much about it. So
no,
and
she's supposedly already seen someone. So I don't know. This is the thing about Seasons. This is the thing about Seasons. This is the truth about Seasons, right?
Sorry,
I don't. I meet up with her in January, right? I thought we had a great time, and then she then she dumps me. I didn't know she dumped me. She didn't tell me they weren't going out. She tells everybody on a live stream.
Oh God. Oh, that's a nice way to find out.
I mean, could you imagine if
Wow.
I did that? Hey, Seasons, you know what? I dumped you back in February, Seasons. I don't know if you know that, Seasons.
Oh well, you heard it. You heard it.
I dumped you over Christmas, Seasons. We weren't going out when you came out here, Seasons. You were dumped. Sorry you didn't know. You should have known, Seasons.
Sorry you didn't know, but bye.
I mean, could you imagine if I did that?
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Well, I tell you one thing, dude. I would never, if we ever did, I would never cheat on you or dump you. I'm not like that.
Yeah, I
But
know,
hey,
Gracie.
but, you know, you could cheat on me. I'll take you back.
3 times.
Wow, 3 times.
Seasons would
Seriously.
never let me cheat on her like you would let me cheat on you.
Well, I think you've just got to Bono from U2, his wife Ali was asked why have they remained married for 30, 40 years. And she said she's not naive enough to think that Bono doesn't cheat on her with women and groupies and all that stuff. So she just says to him, well, you can do that sort of thing, but just don't tell me about it because, it'll upset me. And, and I'm like, wow, that's a really cool way of thinking now. I mean, obviously works for them. Because
Well, how did you find out? How did you find out that Greg was cheating on you?
Because I used to go to the local pub because we got loads of pubs where we are, and I basically went in there and basically. But it wasn't like 3 times. It was like 4 times, and then I thought, well, you know what? I think I've got to get out of the situation. So.
Yeah, you can't let someone treat you like that. I mean,
No.
You're expecting this person to have your back, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, Noodles. We're at a certain age now, aren't we?
Yeah, I just I don't want any problems. Like,
Me
you know how
neither.
easy it is with me. You know how easy it is with me.
It's easy.
Just blow me, just fuck me,
Yeah,
and
there you go.
and don't complain about me talking inappropriately to women. It's just talk.
Or coming home late. That's another. That doesn't matter. You're working. I will understand
Yeah.
if you come home late or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm one of these sort of old-fashioned women that would cook for you, clean, possibly.
That's all.
And
That's
if
all I
think
need from
about
you.
it, yeah. Like your parents have been together for. My parents were the same. My parents were 50 years, I think. And my mum said I used to cook, clean, look after the kids, and make sure that my dad was all right. And and that's I think that's a big thing with people. They don't seem to realise that makes a relationship work.
Yeah, so that's all. That's all. This is the thing. All right, I don't know what women want now, but I can tell you what men want. All right,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what men want. All right, men want. Yeah, men want to have a good time with their woman. They want to be happy with their woman, right?
Yep.
How do you make a man happy? How do you make a man happy? You again, don't nag him. Do not nag him. They've been writing about this. They were about this in the Bible.
Yeah. Oh.
How many 6,000 years ago they wrote about this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Either.
But just
just
don't want it.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
And
We're
then
not your parents.
Exactly. And
Go complain to your parents. Oh.
If you're listening, ladies, this is a bit of advice for somebody who's 43. Don't nag a man. That is as sure as hell's far away that he's going to cheat on you. Or if he's not going to cheat on you, he's just going to leave you. Because that's one thing I have learned.
Well, you know what happened with me in Seasons when the nagging started. I said I just kept my mouth shut. I'm like, I'm not going to talk about. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want this to be the conversation today.
Yeah, you don't want.
How do I get out of this conversation? How do I stay away from this? All right, and it was every day. I don't want to deal with it.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
You see, I didn't even know that she dumped you. I had no idea. See, I'm a bit out of touch with the.
Either did I. I didn't know she dumped me either.
Jeez. You see, you're a nice guy. I don't know whether I'm allowed to bring this up with Craig or anything, but he was moaning about me the other night. I can't find the stream now. I don't know if he's taken it down or something. But I was like, he didn't know what went on between me and Dean. He was blaming it all on me, Craig. And I'm like, Craig, dude, Dean shouldn't have been talking to me. It's 50-50. I shouldn't have been talking to him the way we were, and he shouldn't have been talking to me. We were
Well,
both.
Craig shouldn't have been doing a lot of things that he did. The things that he shouldn't have been doing he ended up in jail for. You know what I mean?
Oh wow, really? Wow.
I mean, come on. Is this guy telling you shouldn't?
I know.
Taking advice from Craigslist hormone.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming back slowly, Noodles. I'm coming out from under the rock that I've been in for the past 2 years. So
You should. You're a great entertainer. I think people like you.
oh,
And
thank you.
Gracie's art channel. Gracie, I can't wait for you to start doing watercolor.
I do. I want to sell. I really want to sell my art. I really think I could make some sort of income out of it. But I mean, apart from physically going around local areas and trying to sell it through craft shops and things, I'd like to try on YouTube, try and get some, like maybe do an online auction or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I would love to buy one of your pieces.
Cool. That would be cool.
I would love to. In fact, I don't know if you know this, but Minnie Manson's also a great artist. Believe it or not, guys, Minnie Manson's a fucking awesome artist.
Okay.
Awesome artist. I went to Minnie and I said, listen, I don't have money to buy any of your stuff. All right.
Yeah.
But what I can do is I can donate to you to fund your art stuff. All right. And
Yeah.
if I donate enough, maybe you can send one of your paintings to me.
That's a good idea.
She
Yeah,
goes,
why not?
I'd rather burn it. Give me $100 up front, and I'm like, fuck you. No, like, fuck you. I just want to collect this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people do.
I have a Molasses Murphy original, which I think is
Oh,
absolutely amazing.
Oh, wow. I didn't know Molasses. What does she paint or draw or both?
She does both. She used color pencils, pens,
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she did a portrait of me. I thought it was
Oh.
awesome.
I'd like to see her stuff. That would be
But the moment she asked for money for it,
good.
I was like, I'll set it on fire, Molasses. I'll set it on fire.
Yeah. I think I'm not saying Molasses is. I'm just saying people in general that do art, people that we might not know. But I think a lot of people just expect the money because they've produced, art, and that's not simply the case really for most of us.
No, but here's the thing, Gracie. You know what's fantastic about art?
Yeah.
You know what I think is amazing about art? The fact that a human being took time to sit down and put this and put their thoughts to paper. I can't read. Maybe I'd like to read one of your writings or whatever. Maybe that would be fascinating to me if I could read, but I got a real big problem with reading. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah, well, that happens. But you do good though. I mean, you do.
Yeah, I try.
You read the chat. You do.
I
Really
try.
good. Yeah, you do good. You're a good man.
Let me read something for you right now.
Sure.
Did Gracie come here in a time machine from 1967? You do have a classic look, Gracie. I was actually watching Mad Men the other night, and I thought to myself, because the doctor that lives in my house, he always watches Mad Men.
Oh yeah.
So I'll be doing my art, and I'll look over, and he'll be watching Mad Men. Sometimes I get caught up in it.
Yeah.
And I said,
Yeah.
these women, it's like Gracie Shack.
Oh,
Classic. Yeah.
thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. 100% take it as a compliment. Those are the women that men want.
Yeah.
Men want those women.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. That our parents who married forever, classic. That's what I think. That's what men want anyway. Yeah. I came in a DeLorean time machine from 1967.
Smoke, I'm telling you, this is the woman that you want. This is the woman. You don't want you want like a wife in the kitchen, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But you want in the bedroom.
Both.
Oh, hold on, Gracie. I gotta pick up this phone call.
No problem. It's all right, Noodles has just got a phone call. And I can't see chat because I forgot to put my laptop on. Sorry, guys. Hi, Smoke. I don't know if Jojo's still in the chat, Krista. I'm just guessing again. So, he's just got a phone call. He'll be back. Hopefully. Cool. So what are you guys doing today in the chat? Anything interesting? He's on a phone call. It's just gone lunchtime here in the UK. I'm trying to figure out what time it is in Manhattan. Did I come here from 1967? Quite possibly. Yeah, he'll be back in a minute. He's just got a phone call. I was just kind of nervous on my own. Sorry, guys, I can't see chat. I haven't got it open. Hi,
So,
Noodles.
Gracie, I'll be right back. I got to make some phone calls real quick. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Shall I pop back in chat and then let somebody else?
Well,
come on,
just
or-
stay up here and
Okay,
you know,
all right.
tell your story. I'll be back.
Story time. Wow. Well, we will wait till Noodles returns. Big screen. I wish I could see chat because I can't see chat, so I got to think of something to talk about. Story time with Gracie. Are you sitting comfortably, everybody? Yeah, I wish I had the chat open. I didn't think that one through. So Noodles is on a phone call and I'm holding the fort, so to speak. Just having a drink. What's that in the background? I'm trying to see what Noodles has got up in the background now. Can't quite make that out. It looks cool. So yeah, keep writing in the chat, guys, but I can't see you. I suppose I could open my laptop up whilst I'm waiting. Yeah. Hopefully it won't be long. It's really nerve-wracking when you're on your own doing a stream. It's a bit nerve-wracking to say the least. But because I can't see the chat, I don't know what people are saying.
Oh, I'm back. Yep.
Welcome back.
I thought I could look at this, but I can't. Migraines. Oh wow.
Oh.
Sarah, yeah, you got to go back to bed. Sleep that off. That's the
Ooh.
worst. You ever get a migraine, Gracie?
I did quite a few times. They're not pleasant.
Yeah, I remember. I get these mini migraines, and
yeah,
what happens? I start seeing colors. My eyesight gets blurry, but I never get the pain. And usually, just got to sleep it off. Yeah, hold on, I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna.
Shoot, man. He's talking about, yo, go over there, go over there.
There we go, back on sound. I was just saying to my dad. He's just come home from shopping, so. And I think Noodles is talking to someone by the looks of things. just having another drink, guys. Good morning, Sarah. I thought I could look at this, but I can't. Migraine sucks ball. Woo. Migraines suck. Hope you feel better, Sarge. Have some aspirin or something. I can hear voices. Next time, guys, I will remember to set the laptop up so I can read chat, then I can read your comments. So, how is Krista today? Is Krista in the chat? Jojo? Jojo. I wonder what they're talking about. Yeah, so in jolly old England, it's just gone 12:38 p.m. So it's just gone lunchtime for us. Ah, he's back. There we go. I was talking to myself.
It's not bad. It's okay.
I was just like, oh, rambling away, and I'm like, does anybody listen? It's good. And then Dad came in with shopping, so I muted the mic for a minute or two. So,
Smoke, you leaving? No. What?
No. I mean, unless somebody else wants to come up and have a chance to talk, I don't. You know, I'm chill. I'm good. If that's okay with you.
No, yeah. I'm just looking at something.
I don't know how he drives and live stream at the same time.
It's easy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You won't say that when you have an
I
accident.
used to drive. I used to drive a garbage truck, right? And
that's
I used to have to read. I would have a coffee in my mouth. I'd be smoking a cigarette. I'd be fucking, so I'm pretty used to this.
Yeah, Mr. Multitasker.
Yeah, it'd be like this. I'd be like, one, and most people can't do that. Most people cannot do that. I did it for 15 years.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. I had people telling me last night that I was handed everything. Gracie, I don't know, what was like the hardest job you ever did in your life?
Hardest job for me, straight up, would be caring work. I did that for quite a while, and it broke my heart every day because I wanted to take all the old people back home with me. I didn't want to leave them in there. That was absolutely heartbreaking.
Right. It was mental anguish. It was physical anguish. All this stuff. Right.
Yeah.
How long did you do it for?
I did that for about 2.5 years. So it wasn't very long, but it was quite long, in that line of work. So, but yeah, I.
So imagine doing that for. Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
So Gracie, imagine doing that for 15 years, possibly longer. Right.
Wow.
Imagine doing that for 15 years, and then on top of it, the 10 years that you worked doing that, you didn't get a vacation.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's a very long time. And people think that I was handed stuff, blah blah blah. I don't deserve what I anything I got.
That's because they're jealous. Same as they're jealous.
When these people were up at 2:00 in the morning doing fucking drugs, partying with their friends in 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008. When you guys were doing that, you know what I was doing?
He was working.
I was starting up a garbage truck, getting ready to fucking touch garbage all day.
Yeah.
Pick up garbage.
Yeah.
And again, sometimes I worked, no joke, Gracie, like one time I worked 15 hours. I only get paid 8 hours for it. And I was supposedly handed everything. Everything. These people couldn't do what I did. There's no way. There's no way.
There's a lot of that. I think it's just people. I don't know. I never really understand people. As long as I've been alive, I probably will never understand people.
It's very, people are very easy though. It's just jealousy. Everything's jealousy.
Jealousy.
instead of being happy for someone or being like, whoa, that's fucking awesome, they'll say, oh, that's fucking stupid. You're a loser because you were a garbage man, blah blah blah. Listen, you know how much money I saved up being a garbage man? And you know what I did with that money? You know, I saved up some money, all right? It doesn't matter how much. And I put it toward a house.
That's exactly what people should do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do, you know?
Right. And here's the thing. I'm being told that I was given this house. I paid for this house. I struggled to pay for this house every month. Every fucking month to keep this fucking house.
Yeah.
And these people are saying that I just fucking get handed everything. You got to be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, I know your backstory, and he works really hard. Yeah.
I don't listen, you know, Craig's got this job, this Craigslist hormone. I know it's not an easy job, Craig. I know it's not. All right. But I'm just telling you, Craig, these people over here that are fucking whatever, dude, they don't know what hard work is. They don't.
They don't know what hard work is. Nope. And there's a lot of that on social media. A lot of people not working, and I think if you don't work, I think it makes you go a little bit. What am I trying to say, Nudes? It makes you go a little bit.
Yeah, it makes you delusional. It makes you not realize what the world is about and how things work. You become delusional. In fact, in the United States, over 50%, I think right now it's 51% of the population of the United States does not pay federal taxes. How is that possible? How the fuck is Anderson Henderson? How the fuck is Tasha? How the fuck are all these people getting disability checks?
I know.
If only 51% of the 49% of the population is paying taxes. How the fuck is that possible?
And don't forget Carrie Bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got busted.
Oh, that's okay.
Go ahead, Gracie.
She gave me a lot of stick as well, Carrie. She was your friend one minute, and then the next minute she was bitching about you on another channel, and I'm done with all that sort of thing.
Well, she's another troll. She's another fucking troll that runs around here pretending to be everyone's friend.
Yeah.
She's one of the biggest trolls ever. Ask Rick.
Yeah.
Ask Rick.
I will.
What she did to Rick and
Oh, what did she do to him? I didn't know that.
Well, you know, she pretends like she's everyone's friend, and then she's got a problem, and then she complains to people to try to get people in trouble, to go after people.
Oh,
she makes up these ridiculous fucking
stories.
These ridiculous stories and accusations.
Right.
Meanwhile, she's fucking collecting a check from the government.
I know, this is what angers me so much, and you know, I really like Anderson as a friend, but after what he did to me, I don't care if I'm going to say something bad about him, but he's the same as Carrie, you know, up to a point. Oh, I don't know. I guess
again, I don't know how, Gracie, I just don't understand how all these people, all right, and I understand that people do live on disability. They do get fucking government checks. They do get EBT cards. I get that. All right.
Yeah.
But how is it? How are they getting this shit if less than half the population is paying taxes?
That's unbelievable. I mean, like, you're working really hard. My dad worked really hard. And they're like, you know, putting money into this, and I'm like, that just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Yeah. It really doesn't make sense to me at all. Well, and they don't seem to learn from it either, do they?
No, they continue to have more babies and fucking whatever. How the fuck? And they get mad at me. They get mad at me and call me a faggot because I'm not married. I don't have kids. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I've had that too. Don't worry about it. I've had that because I've got short hair and I'm single.
How come nobody's calling Craig a faggot? Craig isn't married. Craig never got married. Craig never had kids. How come Lollipop Guild and fucking and Brooklyn Babe aren't questioning Craig's sexuality? Or even Carrie Bridges. Carrie Bridges, why aren't you questioning Craig's sexuality? East Coast Ghost.
Yeah, I reckon he could be bi. I've got a feeling. Because you get a feeling, don't you, about people? I've got a feeling he could be bi. I don't know why I get that feeling, but not that it bothers me. It does not bother me, but yeah.
But
People are who they
Gracie,
are.
Gracie, they pick and choose. They pick and choose who they
Oh,
want
God,
to.
yeah, of course they do. Yeah. And, you know, you're an easy target because you're a nice man and you work hard. You got a successful channel. People are just not going to like it, unfortunately.
I can't believe. I heard Melton John last night screaming. He's like, I can't believe he's still here. How is this possible? He bought people off. No, I'm just not crazy, dude. I'm just not crazy.
That's crazy. Is that even?
And in fact, I'm wonderful. I'm a wonderful entertainer.
Yeah. Hey, look. I mean, people can think what they like about me on YouTube, but there's one thing: I'm certainly not boring.
Oh, Grace, you are not. You absolutely are not.
Hopefully. Yeah.
And I don't know if you noticed, but like people make the same comments over and over again, right?
Yes. Oh my God, yes, they do.
They're different channels, different avatars, but
yeah.
they continue to make the same comments over and over again. When is YouTube going to crack down? When is YouTube going to crack down on all these troll accounts?
They should do. I mean, that's quite easy to do that, though, isn't it? I mean, that is quite
easy absolutely.
To shut people down and delete it. If they've, you know, if they've got the controls and stuff there, and I mean, I don't understand why they don't do that. Or restrict how many accounts you can have, maybe. You know, like having however many. What is it? Instagram. I think you're only allowed 5 accounts on Instagram, so maybe they could like change it to something like that. I don't know.
Well, I mean, let's say you got a channel, right? And it's inactive for like, let's say 3 weeks, right? I mean, why does YouTube want that? What is that doing for YouTube? What is that doing for Google? Maybe is it creating traffic? Is it making YouTube look bigger than it is?
Well, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Why is YouTube complaining? Why would YouTube be complaining about the community being safe, or they want to keep the community safe? But at the same time, they let everybody create these accounts, and they know that they're troll accounts. They know they're trying to go in there to
cause trouble,
make people irate or whatever, trigger people. All right. Then on top of it, they advertise apps and systems for people to track people on the internet.
I've heard a little bit about that tracking thing. It was in the newspaper one weekend ago, and I saved the article because I really
you watch these fucking advertisements, and it's like wait a second, this isn't what you want on social media, because if you do that, right, people are going to use it to fucking attack innocent people.
Yep.
And family members and whatever. And don't pretend like that's not happening, YouTube.
Yeah, they know. The powers that be know.
Yeah. Yeah, great, Gracie, read this.
That's just
some people think Noodles is the Antichrist.
Yeah, that's true, Jojo. And I don't know why. I don't get it. Noodles is a nice guy. Jesus. I mean, no. I don't understand it, Noodles. See, we've had a nice chat. I mean, we don't argue, do we? I mean, we brought up some quite, you know, interesting topics, but we've never had a wrong word.
You want to know why, Gracie? You want to know why? Because you don't come here looking for a fight. There's some people who do.
Yeah.
There's some people who do.
Yeah.
You know, you don't come here looking for a fight. If you disagree with something, you come here and you say, I don't think that's true.
Yeah. Yeah,
and you give a reason. These people just come in here and they say this shit like, hey, yeah.
Sadistic and antagonize.
Yeah.
All the negative words, guys. All the negative words. So, when are you going live again today? I mean, I don't know when you go live. I just get the.
So basically, I go live before work, after work, when I get home from the park, when I go to the park. You know what I mean? I'm the most consistent live streamer on YouTube.
You are. You're really consistent. And that's what YouTube's about too, being consistent. I've learned that much.
Yeah. And you got to have the voice. I have the voice.
That's very true. Noodles has a very.
I also have the fucking face.
Very true. Yeah.
And the body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Absolutely. Oh, and by the way, I love the chest hair. I'm a,
Thank you.
I'm a fan
Thank
of
you.
the chest hair.
Let's see if I can get the photo up here because I know you love it so much.
I don't want a ton of grief for saying that, though. Please don't come.
Oh,
and
Gracie, I
tell me
love the
just 'cause I
fact
said
that
it
you.
would fit. It's like, oh, God. There you go.
I love the fact that I have awesome chest hair. Yeah.
Yeah, we love the chest hair. We do. It's a proper man with chest hair.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's not too much chest hair, right?
No,
That's
it's
just
right.
enough.
It's just right. Exactly. My dad's really funny because he doesn't have any hair on his chest, but he said when he was younger he used to have more hair on his back. That's kind of funny. And he said he was born inside out.
Now you're basically hairless. I didn't know this about you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
You are soft and pure white, by the way.
Yeah.
You're pure white.
I'm not actually a fan of my white skin, but it is what it is. So
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. It is so
thanks,
beautiful.
Nicholas.
When
Thank
I
you.
saw that, I was
appreciate
like, oh my God, my eyeballs almost popped out of my head.
that. That's cool.
White skin equals clean skin. Yep.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah, and ladies always shave. I think guys they don't like the hairy armpit look. Just shave.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you remember when Julia Roberts went the unshaven look under her armpits? That was not a good look on.
Great, Gracie. I see these disgusting gargoyle women, right, with such potential in Manhattan. All right, they don't shave their legs, and they're showing them off.
No, shave.
And I'm telling you right now, I got kind of like, I don't know, like the hair on my chest is a little bit darker than the hair on my legs. I don't know. I got this golden glistening hair on my legs. You know, these women have this thick, dark fucking hair, and it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's not pleasant, ladies. Don't leave it. Shave.
It's like you could smell their legs. It's so disgusting.
You can smell them. That's cool. Oh,
now, Krista says, I need to start making videos again on my channel, but I need some kind of tablet for my YouTube videos. Krista, if you want, Krista, I will show you what I use if you want to do it. And I'll show you how to do it, Krista.
There you go.
You can do everything on your phone, Krista. You can do everything on your phone. The thing is, Gracie, I want people like Krista to exist on YouTube.
Yeah, because they're nice people.
Yeah, think about what she does for people.
Yeah, she helps.
Think about what she does for Michelle Marie Delaney.
I know a little bit. Yeah, I know.
We cannot afford not to have people like Krista here.
Yeah, exactly. She's a good woman. She's good.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, guys, if you guys can, if some of you women need to bleach, look into bleaching. But Gracie does not need that. Gracie is like 100% pure white. Oh my God.
Thanks, Nita.
So delicate, so fresh.
That's my, I think that might be my Irish ancestry. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Because my mum was like your mum. She was like really, really dark, like Italian looking. And she had quite like olive skin sort of colour. So I got the opposite.
You got that Islander skin. Yeah. Wow. Absolutely amazing, Gracie.
Thanks, Nude.
Let's see.
Wow, what have we got? Jojo. Oh.
All right. Well, you know what, Krista? Let's work on that, Krista. Yeah. Let's get you a Cash App. Let's get you a PayPal.
Yeah, I could.
And let's start promoting this, Krista.
Yeah.
Krista, let me ask you a question, Krista. If you can get money for donations for anything, to do anything, what would you do with that money?
Good question.
Give us a list, Krista. Give us a list of stuff that you want to do with that money. and people will pick and choose what they'll give it to. But Christy, you got to pull through and you got to do it.
Just sell it online. There's Krista. Oh. See, nice stream.
Well, we gotta get Krista. We gotta get Krista back because again, I think YouTube needs people like Krista.
Yeah.
And I think that people will see Krista and they'll want to be like Krista.
Yeah. That's also true. Good people.
Yeah. And also,
I'm
Krista's got, I don't know if you've seen Krista's hair. Krista's got beautiful, beautiful hair. Bouncy, elastic, shiny, thick.
Yeah. Has she got like brown hair? I think I seem to remember seeing her hair on a video.
Yeah. Well, it looks like black Indian hair.
Oh, I love
that.
Very nice.
Sun hits it, it's like a bluish purple. It's so black.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful hair.
There you go, Krista.
And very thick. Very thick.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got kind of fine hair, but I've got a lot of it, if that makes any sense.
Oh, I love your hair. I love your hair, Gracie.
Thank you, Nate.
If I could get donations, I would buy myself a tablet and stuff to start doing videos on YouTube. Not sure if I'm going to do live shows, but I would do my videos. Krista, let me ask you a question. Why can't you do them on your phone?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you could do it on your phone. If she's got internet on her phone, that might be the problem, maybe.
I mean, she's here right now.
Well, that's true. Yeah, she is here. Yeah.
I mean, is she doing it on her computer or is she doing it on her phone? I don't know.
I mean, I just got a new HP laptop Windows, either 10 or 11, and that was quite pricey. That was about 300 to 400 UK pounds. But
so what is that like?
Sorry, what was that?
It's like 300 pounds. What is that, like $600?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But it was well worth it. I mean, it works.
Anderson just got one.
Did he?
Anderson just got it. Yeah, he was telling me, he's like, because I was telling him, I was like, I think I need one. He goes, dude, I just got one refurbished, and I think he got it for like 50 something bucks.
Okay. Right.
So.
Did you say he blocked you at one point? I think I seem to remember you saying he blocked you or something.
He blocks me. He does all this crap, and this is the thing. I'm the only thing good for his channel. Carolyn B. Spiritual Word doesn't get many views. Kelly Clarkson or whatever his name is. McHenry Cruiser. He don't get many views either.
No, I don't really know Henry Cruiser, but I've heard the name. So yeah.
I told this guy a while ago. I said, I know who's going to be great for your channel. He goes, who? And I said, fucking Wingstar. Wingstar all the way.
Oh yeah, I know Wingstar a little bit. Yeah, she's okay.
She would be great for his channel. Because Wingstar can do all the clips. Wingstar can ask him questions. Wingstar can keep the channel going. But no, 16 years on YouTube, and she's a big pussy.
Really?
16
that
fucking
long?
years.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a heck of a long time.
16 years on YouTube, only 300 fucking subs.
Ooh, that's not good, is it?
No.
My goodness.
Yeah, guys, my phone has 0 room, and it's a shitty phone.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, maybe Krista, maybe we can get you something.
Maybe we can get you some donations for a phone then, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe, because Krista, I'm going to be honest with you, I think about getting a laptop, and a laptop you can only do certain things with.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true.
Krista, I can do everything on here. I could live stream on this. I could take this phone anywhere with me. I can edit on this phone. I could do, I can do everything with this phone.
He can do fancy smancy things, Krista. Like putting links up and videos and.
Krista, you know what you should do, Krista? You got to promote yourself. Krista,
Yeah.
come up here. I'm gonna post the link, Krista. You come up here and you tell everybody about yourself. Oh
Do you
shit.
want me to pop off, or shall I stay on?
No, stay up here and
Okay,
you know,
cool.
be supportive of Krista.
Cool.
You know, she needs this.
Yeah.
Krista, you gotta start participating, Krista, if you want this stuff.
I mean, hey, I'm still kind of shy, but I come up here, don't I, Noodles?
Yeah. Listen, Krista, in my opinion, all right, deserves a lot more credit than she gets.
Yeah,
a lot
I
more
agree.
credit than she gets.
I agree. I understand the shitty phone comment, Krista. Yeah. Same.
I don't know if her phone's gonna blow up if she comes up here or not. Like, you know, Krista, you should start going on Michelle Marie Delaney's.
Yeah, because again, it's a nice community. It's you know, and he's good too. Yeah.
You know, I don't know. You know, big shout out to friggin' Skynet and Wiggy. What you guys did this week was absolutely amazing, and it just goes to show that there are a lot of people out there that will help.
Yeah.
You know, and it doesn't take much, guys. Don't be afraid of helping people.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
As much as Carrie Bridges doesn't want you to do it, as much as Carrie Bridges doesn't want you helping people.
Well said, Nicholas. Well
said.
About time somebody said something.
Yeah.
I'm sick of people like pretending to be your friend and then slag you off behind your back as soon as your back's turned. We're not at school anymore, guys. We're, you know, well, me and Noodles are the same age. I don't know how old Carrie is. I've got no idea.
I think Carrie's older than us.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I thought she was younger.
Gracie, let me ask you a question. What do you think about fat and flat people? Women who are fat but also very flat. What do you think about that? I mean, you don't have any that you know, you've never dealt with that. But what do you think? I mean, are you kind of like disgusted or ashamed for them, or?
I'm sort of middle of the road, if you know what I mean. I'm kind of like, the only thing I worry about with that sort of thing is your health.
So unappealing. Krista's got curves.
Yeah.
Krista's got curves 100%.
Yeah, I can see a picture. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Krista, I understand you're very busy. I understand you're a mom and you do all this stuff. I get it. All right. But Krista, I'm telling you right now, the only way anyone's going to give you money, Krista, is if you put yourself out there. You got to put yourself out there. If not, I don't see it happen.
I agree. 100%. I forgot to put my laptop on so I could see the chat because I've only got my iPad on. Is the sound okay, Noodles? Because I think I got that working now.
Yeah, it sounds great. I'm glad that you that you got something going on now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Gracie, are we ever going to be able to see you in a bra doing some watercolors? Are you ever going to go that far? Are you ever going to cross the line? Because I'm going to tell you something right now. Nobody's doing that. I wish there was. I wish there was a YouTuber that was doing watercolors in their bra.
Yeah, there you go. Splodges, not splodges, splashes of paint everywhere.
Yeah, and instead of wearing a schmuck, you'd wear a bra. Your bra would be colored in paint. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, you're doing awesome. Aren't you doing a ghost stream this weekend? I really want to. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't want to discourage anyone, but we're hoping that this happens. We're hoping that this happens this weekend. Something might be coming up, but I'm going to find out about it very soon. I'm going to have to release a statement very soon. I don't know. But I don't want to give anyone. I want people to be pumped up for this, and you know, I want people to whatever, but. Something might come up this weekend. I'm not really sure. It's a family thing, and we've been having problems with my mom and stuff like that. So.
Oh, okay, I get you. Yeah. Oh. Well.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell everyone, like, you know, quietly about this and say, listen, this is what's going on. But
Yeah.
as it looks right now, everything's ready to go.
Mhm.
We're gonna do this, but
Yeah.
there's a possibility. There's always a possibility that it might not happen.
Yeah, that's okay. We understand. You know, the good people
And
understand.
if it doesn't happen this weekend, which I believe it is going to happen,
Mhm.
but if it doesn't, it will happen the following weekend. I'll make sure this happens. We'll make sure this gets done, and etc. But just, there's a lot of personal
There's
stuff
a
in
lot.
my
Yeah,
life.
I hear you there. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Everybody's got personal stuff going on, I think.
Yeah, I mean, so I got to do this, I got to do that, and I got to go to work. You know.
Yeah, there's only so many hours in a day, right, Noodles?
Right.
I still think 24 hours is not enough. It's not enough. Oh yeah, because you're driving still. I keep forgetting that bit.
Yeah, I'm just
No, you're
getting to the garage. Right. You know how much I spend every day on parking, Gracie?
No, but I can imagine. Tell me, because it's quite pricey, isn't it?
$48.
Good grief! Wow, that's a lot of money.
$48.
Yeah. It's pretty bad in England too.
I believe
You
it.
know, yeah.
Believe it.
Yep.
Stuff in there.
And like, if you got a hospital appointment, you gotta pay the friggin' hospital appointment. And there's people that are going around in wheelchairs and this sort of thing, and you're thinking, well, you know, it's crazy. Mhm.
All right,
You shouldn't have to pay for parking.
Well, I mean, you should.
Well,
you know,
maybe.
again, this is how people make money.
True. That's good.
Let me disconnect this.
Mhm. Ooh. That's so cool that you can do that in your car.
Great. Thanks, huh?
And there we are.
All right, Gracie. Can you hear me?
Okay, cool. Yes, I can. Yep, I can hear you.
All right. Well, Gracie, listen, I'm gonna get going.
Sure thing. Okay.
I'm gonna
sure thing.
gotta get into this building and start working. So
Right, you are. Well, have a good day.
I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you, Gracie, for coming
right,
up.
thanks.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
You're the
Thank
best.
you.
And
bye.
hopefully you
You're
go
welcome.
live soon. We're still waiting for your live stream. All right.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Gracie.
All
You have a
right.
great
Take
day.
care. Bye.